Welcome to episode 40. One day, officers suddenly ordered me to pack my property. He told me that my classification dropped and I was being transferred to another facility. You cannot ask questions or choose where to go. By now, I had already served about a year on Rikers Island. Then, I'd just spent another year at Coxsackie Correctional Facility. Those years counted toward my 7.5-year prison sentence, leaving me 5.5 years remaining. Because of that, my classification level dropped from maximum to medium security. In prison, your remaining sentence decides where you go: minimum, medium, or maximum security. Less than 2 years left, you'll usually land in a minimum security prison. Between 2 and 6 years remaining means medium security, stricter rules, tougher inmates. More than 6 years left on your sentence, you're headed to maximum security. But prison classifications can change fast if you get into trouble. Mess up in minimum security, and they'll transfer you back to medium until release. Catch serious charges in medium security, and you could end up in maximum security. I arrived at Greene Correctional Facility, which was a quick ride away. When I first entered Greene, I immediately noticed the large open dormitory. Rows of bunks stretched across the room, separated by short dividers. The back wall held double bunks, stacked closely together. Moving to medium security felt like a step closer to getting home. Most inmates there actually had release dates and didn't want to get into any trouble. At maximum security, many inmates were serving life sentences with nothing left to lose. The energy inside medium security felt calmer and more controlled. Not long after arriving there, I met an inmate named Prince. Prince was young, but seemed to carry the wisdom of an older man. He could draw almost anything: portraits, tattoo designs, birthday cards, even paintings. Inmates brought him family photos, and he transformed them into detailed sketches. His artwork became his hustle inside prison walls. He traded and sold artwork for cigarettes, stamps, snacks, and other prison necessities. Soon, Prince and I started spending time together almost every day. I even helped him work on some of his art pieces, doing some of them myself. But art wasn't Prince's only hustle inside prison. He also wrote letters for inmates who didn't know how to write or express themselves. Prince was a real prison ghostwriter with an incredible pen game. He knew exactly how to phrase words, to manipulate emotions without sounding desperate. Some inmates wanted money sent in, others wanted packages or visits from girlfriends. Prince helped them write smooth letters that sounded caring and sincere. The women reading those letters rarely realized they were being used and manipulated. The smooth way he wrote the letters never scared them away. Prince understood people better than most inmates twice his age. Outside of hustling, Prince was deeply devoted to his Muslim faith. Several times a day, he stopped everything to pray quietly inside the dorm. Some inmates only claimed to be Muslim to receive special meal options in the mess hall. Because Muslims don't eat pork, they were given several choices at chow. Muslim inmates were also allowed prayer rugs that you can buy. Some inmates respected the rugs, others just used them like regular floor mats. During Ramadan, Prince fasted from sunrise until sunset every single day. No food, no drinks, no snack, no speaking. Some Muslims stayed silent during Ramadan to reflect on past suffering and discipline. After spending some time around Prince, I decided to try fasting too. For several days, I barely spoke to anyone in the dorm. That silence changed the way I noticed everything around me. When you stop talking so much, you start hearing things more clearly. Even the little things like drops hitting the floor from a leaking pipe nearby, or lying on my bunk and guessing who passed by from hearing their footsteps. Every inmate walked differently through the dorm. Some dragged their boots, others shuffled in flip-flops across the concrete floor. Even correction officers had distinct sounds from the keys hanging on their belts. Eventually, I could identify certain officers before even seeing their faces. This chapter of my life gave me deeper respect for people with disabilities. Little by little, I started letting my guard down, which was the wrong thing to do. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more episodes.